And on rabbit tobacco there. I forget what else is on there.
Oh,
Oh,
Mullein.
and mullein. Okay.
And you did Mullein, so go ahead and talk about Mullein because I haven't associated Mullein with our medicine. So,
Yeah, I never had either until I had that experience. Um, and let's see, let me get back to that. Yeah, I mean, and there was another time too with mullein that that was a little bit different. But I mean, if we're talking about mullein, we don't have to just relate it to all medicine either. But
right, right.
um, so I had another experience where I was just sitting with the mullein plant, and then just had sort of like a daydream. I was falling down a hole, and then there was like a little sling or like a little what do you call that? Like a hammock, like caught
Mhm.
me and then lightly dropped me into a body of water that was just bright blue. And then,
Wow.
and then I went down underneath the water and I could breathe under the water. So then I swam over to the shore and there was a being on the shore that was half man, half turtle. And then he told me that mullein was bluebird medicine to the turtle people.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty interesting. So yeah, I've been trying to understand that a lot more. I grow a ton of mullein and use mullein often just to try to understand it more. It just seems to come to me a lot. So I will try to get as deep of a relationship with it as I can.
I have some mullein growing right now that's about the stage of flowering, but the tops have done this like circle thing and come back.
Yeah.
Right. And so when I see that signature, I think that of it as intestinal instead of lungs. So
Ah,
so I use mullein a lot for gut issues, and it's really amazing for gut issues.
okay. So for me too, when I see it and what I've just have gathered from it intuitively is those great big leaves towards the ground are
Yeah.
really good for that gut intestinal issues. And then the smaller ones that are sort of staggered across the
Yeah.
stalk,
Yeah.
like as you're going up, those are the ones that you use for your lungs.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's
So
interesting.
yeah, the it is interesting. I don't really use the big leaves close to the ground because here there's been so many things eat on it.
Yeah, bugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Up here, it's a lot of spiders on them, usually, a lot of spider webs.
Yeah. They just
Yep.
look ratty and they're discolored and something's been on them. All right. So,
No, that's true. That's true. The ones that are growing in my yard tend to look a little nicer, but yeah, if I'm just going out and finding them, yeah, the bottom ones are not very
yeah, yeah, you know what that's all right.
nice.
So,
But at the same time, like now that I think about it, saying it out loud, I mean, that could be part of its signature as well. I mean, if
yeah,
you got some nastiness going on in there, you know,
right. Yeah,
you
lower
know,
colon.
right, exactly,
Right,
right. Use those
right.
leaves. Yeah,
Right. Or at least use a plant. Here's your signature. But
right.
I like to gather those little tiny inner leaves
Oh yeah.
next to the stalk. I like to gather those separate, and kind of dry those in kind of
Yeah.
like a batch. And then the smaller big leaves, right? And then I like to get some flowers. So I
Oh
like
yeah.
to, three different kind of parts of the plant and use it obviously for lungs, cough, colds, and flu, but
Right.
it's becoming my go-to for leaky gut
Oh yeah.
and um, any kind of inflammatory bowel disease. It just helps reduce that inflammation so well.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, and I learned from somewhere or read something somewhere. I can't even remember where it was, and I've tried to find it a million times. But that as the plant is growing up, I mean that stalk gets pretty robust. I mean
Yes.
it's real hefty. And then as it's growing, you can I've done it once, and I want to keep doing it as I can keep growing more. But it's growing, and as it's growing, I'm sort of like hitting it with another stick, and as it grows, the stalk is very dark. It's almost black,
Hmm.
and so it just keeps going and going and going, and then you can be able to use that for all sorts of spinal problems.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I think it was Jim McDonald who kind of that I read what you said, use the big leaves, just lay them over the spine.
Oh, really? Yeah, and I've never
Yeah,
studied with Jim, so I don't know him.
he's a nice
Interesting.
guy.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
and
nice.
he looks it too when you see him. You're like, right,
Yeah,
he looks kind.
he is. He's a very kind, nice guy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I like mullein as a tea or decoction and not a tincture. Somebody
agreed.
asked that
Yep, agreed.
in the chat. So
Oh, right on. Yep, I just use it as a smoke or a tea for the
yeah,
most part. Yep.
yeah, me too. Me
Yep,
too.
and it is a great smoke too. I mean, for anybody that's interested in smoking, herbs. I mean, we do it a lot in our tradition. I assume you do too, Phyllis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
personally. I tried a few times. I'm like hack, 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 no matter what
Oh,
it is.
really? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right?
and I use it like ritually when it starts to get to be wintertime up here, and things get like real cold. And
Mm,
it is amazing.
mm.
Yeah.
All right, so we go